Hello again, everyone, and great afternoon. We've got a lot of sports news to go over, so let's get right into it. First off, things at Trinity have been pretty quiet recently, with the last couple of weeks not providing much in the way of in-game action. That's all expected to change this weekend, however, with multiple events both on campus and on the road. Women's tennis will be set to serve things off later today as they take on Our Lady of the Lake University here at Trinity. The women are 1-0 on the year so far, having defeated UIW last time out across Hildebrand Avenue. The game is set to serve off weekend action starting at 4, so make sure to check out the Trinity University Athletic page to find a link to watch the matches live following the conclusion of Newswave. Tomorrow is where things really start to pick up, with track and field beginning the day up in Boston for the BU Valentine's Day Invitational. After that, men's tennis will begin competition against Tyler Junior College at 9 a.m. with a later match against host ACU up in Abilene, Texas at 4 p.m. Softball also has their first bit of action this weekend, opening the season on the road for the first 2 series of the season. The first 2 games will be on Saturday against Howard Payne University, with first pitch scheduled for 2 and 4 p.m. Their second 2-game series will come on Sunday, when they will travel up to Austin to play Concordia University on the road, with those games starting at noon and 2 p.m. Additionally, Tiger basketball wraps up their home regular season on Sunday, facing Colorado College in the last home game before the playoffs. The men moved up to a number 8 national ranking after their 87-70 road win over Schreiner University, and the women won a much closer 63-58 game that wasn't locked up until the final minutes. The win pushes them to 21-1 and 17-5 on the year, respectively, and both teams are currently in a fight for the top seed of the conference, eyeing a number 1 spot in the SCAC tournament in just a couple of weeks. The biggest news out of the weekend wasn't football, but in motorsport. Despite the first race of the F1 season being over a month away, the news cycle has gone absolutely crazy over the last 7 days. After the news dropped that Andretti Motorsports was being denied a spot on the grid, multiple stories broke almost immediately, seemingly to cover up all the previous outrage. The first link in the chain was a bit of groundbreaking news, with the announcement that 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton would be leaving his team Mercedes at the end of the upcoming season. The news was a shock to many fans as Hamilton, one of the most successful drivers in the sport's history, has been with the Mercedes since 2012. The 39-year-old will be leaving one legendary organization for another, as he will wear the scarlet red of Ferrari in 2025 on what is reported to be a multi-year deal. The news came as a shock to everyone, with drivers and pundits alike expressing their shock on social media. The move now puts Spaniard Carlos Sainz Jr. out of his seat for 2025, despite his incredible performance and actually leading the teammate battle for much of last season. Just a day later, another bombshell fell on the F1 news landscape as Red Bull team boss Christian Horner was reportedly put under investigation by the team for inappropriate workplace conduct. Horner, who has been with the team since 2005, has overseen all of the team's 113 victories, 13 combined drivers and constructors championships, and 370 races. The investigation is ongoing at this time. Another bit of news that is making fans upset is the annual car livery releases. To save weight, teams have opted to run very basic paint schemes with minimal color, opting for black liveries that allow exposed carbon fiber. Though this does improve performance, it has caused many fans to be upset at the decisions of multiple teams, as the similar liveries lack much inspiration up and down the grid. That's all from me. I hope that you all have a great afternoon and a wonderful week ahead. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Caleb Breed, and I'm coming to you a little bit early this afternoon with a special segment on the kind of unique relationship between the NFL and the city of Las Vegas. This Sunday, the 49ers and Chiefs will play the Super Bowl at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Few thought that this was possible decades ago, as the NFL wanted nothing to do with the city, but now Vegas's relationship with the league is stronger than ever. Las Vegas, which is well known for having legalized gambling, found it difficult to have a good relationship with the league, which until recently was very anti-gambling. According to AP News, Las Vegas and the NFL had a, quote, precarious type of relationship, And all that changed in 2017 when NFL owners approved the Raiders to move from Oakland to Las Vegas. Then, a year later, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, which created the possibility of legalized gambling outside of Nevada. This changed the NFL's relationship with Las Vegas for good, allowing the Super Bowl to be held there for the first time. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell recently spoke on the league's move to Las Vegas and said, quote, "That vision was set out. The vision was clear. We wanted to be a part of it, and I think that when that happened, everything seemed to change." Now, the league, the city, and the rest of the world are getting excited for the biggest game of the season as the 49ers and Chiefs look to win big in Sin City.